calling everybody Nazis. And I keep saying to myself, I don't know what they're fucking talking about. Because I was going to buy one of these flags. Because I tell you, because calling everybody a Nazi. Do I look like I'm fucking German or Japanese? And then of course just come on YouTube. I'm going to get one of them flags. If the Nazis won the war, which is Japanese. Do we look like we're fucking Japanese when they're calling us a Nazi? Fuck off, go and get their own work done. Cheeky bastards.
For decades, history celebrated the
Here
end
we
of the
are, I'm
Third
getting one of
Reich
them
as
flags.
an inevitable victory.
I'm getting one of them.
But if it hadn't been like that, and if, instead of falling, Germany would be crushed against its enemies one by one, without lasting opposition, with all the power of the state, science converted into a tool of domination, and politics reduced to a mechanism of racial
Germany,
control, the right
I'm
imposes its
fucking
logic
Japan.
on the entire planet. Obey, produce, call. What would it be like to live under a global Nazi empire in 2025? What happened
That's what
with
we're in
science
now.
and education, and how many of these dystopian ideas were more
In
likely to
2025,
occur
we're in
than
that
thought?
now, aren't we?
A distinct ending to life changes the direction of history. The world recognises May 8, 1945 as Victoria Day in Europe. The images of liberated Paris, the Allied flags waving over the ruins of Berlin, and the embraces between soldiers and civilians have been repeated for generations as a symbol of the triumph of liberation over tyranny. But history is a delicate structure full of decisions, errors, bad luck and volontade. In a just different timeline, these flags never arrived. And with his absence, what was born was not peace, but silence beneath the boot. In June 1944, the turning point was not an Allied victory, but an unprecedented military tragedy. The Overlord operation, which in our history marked the beginning of the end of the Third Reich, became here the greatest logistical and tactical massacre of the 20th century. The German counterintelligence services, reinforced since 1942 with operations in Spain, Switzerland and North Africa, managed to infiltrate Allied information channels. Documents, maps, codes and schedules were replicated and sent back to Berlin. So when the first American, British and Canadian soldiers disembarked on the beaches of Normandy, they found no surprise but only fire. The beaches were fortified to levels never seen before. Numbers of camouflaged machine guns, long-range heavy artillery and armoured divisions stationed with surgical precision turned the French coast into a slaughterhouse. The paratroopers who descended during the early hours of the morning were intercepted by snipers who knew their landing routes. The first Allied tanks huddled in hidden steel traps beneath the arena. The engineers who tried to deactivate the obstacles were eliminated before touching the firm ground. In just 7 days, more than 200,000 Allied soldiers were killed or disappeared. Supplies accumulated over months were culled across the English